Hey everybody, this is Terry with Nations Travels. Today we are in Curaçao, and Melissa's not with me at the moment. She's not feeling that well. Hopefully she'll be up and about in a little bit. But anyway, that's our first time here, and again we're going to take a look around, see what we can find out today, and we'd like for y'all to come with us. And if you don't mind, we'd appreciate it if you would give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And let's go look at Curaçao.
How old do they get? How pink do they get? But the changing of color, it depends on what they eat. They sound a little bit like a goose. I'm family, yeah, I know. I'm turning pink slightly. No, but the chogogo is the name of the bird locally. But again, it is native to Bonaire. So it's just, they're here. I always say it's like spring break. You know, they come here for a couple months, eat, and then the cycle repeats itself. They will move to Bonaire again. Also notice that in Bonaire, when they're harvesting the salt, it takes, you know, there's a lot of equipment, there's a lot of noise, but they need the salt to create their nests. So that is why they can't do it here, because our former salt flats are no longer active. We just have them as a nature reserve. So everyone got their picture? Alrighty, let's go to the Hato Caves. Because this is always like a little detour.
Okay, we're at a cave here now in Curaçao, and this is the name, I'm guessing. Hato Cave. And they say it's pretty steep up here. Or a long climb. They told how many steps. And it's a pretty good bit. They said you don't have to go up to the cave on this tour. You can stay down here at the bottom. But we're going to try to go on up. They do have a large pen here. It has some tortoises in it at the foot of the mountain we're about to ascend.
At least we're walking that little bit.
And before we get all the way up there, we need to go through some rules. But don't worry, they're extremely simple. Just don't touch anything, don't smoke in the cave, and don't touch anything. You can take pictures, but only in one specific area. When we get to that specific area, I will let you know. And that's pretty much it. Now, who's ready to go up? Let's go.
I think he's part of the welcoming committee as we're walking up the. I don't know if it tells the steps here or not. I don't see any numbers. Well, here we are ascending the steps. Well, we reached the top of the steps, and the climb is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And there's a Caribbean Sea out there across the road, so the cave is right here at the seafront.
Thank God.
But don't worry, nothing will fall in your head. Now, from up there down here, that's 17 meters. And from here down there, that's 5 more. Dignity is 22 meters high. The only room with sunlight. That's why it's so green. Same algae we saw downstairs, but your photosynthesis can take place without a problem. If you really want to see also put some pieces up here. Very nice spot. Please, very good.
Thank you.
If
Ooh, what's that?
The cave was, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. As Melissa's probably already told you, she's got
I made it up the 49 steps. I made it in the first room, and I started seeing purple, and I couldn't breathe. I couldn't get any breath, so I had to leave. I didn't even make it. I saw the bats.
But the cave tour was very, very good. They only let you film in certain areas in the cave. It was very enjoyable. The cave is really not that deep. If you begin at the front and walk all the way to the back, you could probably walk to the back in 2 minutes. But there were several different caverns that branched off the main walkway, and we would go in those, and he would tell a little bit about each one. But it was very. It was probably in the 80s in there, so it was pretty warm in there. But they had fans inside. They did have electricity in there for lights, and there's fans, so it wasn't that stuff or anything.
I'm sorry I didn't make it with you.
And there are bats in there. If you're afraid of bats, they are in there, but they stayed up on the ceiling. They
I was
didn't
more
bother us or
afraid of not
anything.
breathing than I was the bat.
And
I hung out with the iguana. One of the poison apples fell beside me, and here he come, and I was like, "Don't get me!" And he ate it and just looked up at me like, "This is mine."
Well, yeah, you weren't gonna take it from me nowhere.
I like what this bus says beside us.
Yeah, I like that bus too.
Yeah, I'll take a picture of it. Are you finished on this trip? On this?
On this tour here, I didn't speak a lot, as I was filming, so it just because it was so crowded back in there.
Well, I had a Sprite once I went down the steps, and I feel a lot better. Sorry I wasn't in the intro this morning. So, some people didn't agree with me yesterday. So, anyways, I want to take a picture of this bus. To be stressed, don't worry, be happy. I love Curaçao.
This is where we crossed over the big bridge in Curaçao as it crosses over the Bay Area. This is a very beautiful area as you're going to cross it. And when you're down in the Bay Area and you're looking up at the bridge, it's just a very aesthetically pleasing bridge. I mean, it looks really nice, but we enjoyed this view from up on the bridge going over the bay.
This was another visit on our stop on our excursion in Curaçao. This was the Chobo Lobo liqueur plantation. It showed the history, how they made it, packing. They gave you a sample if you wanted it. We tried the sample of not the shots because we don't drink, but we tried the stuff that you spray on you to cool you down. You can use it for aftershave, stomach ache, any that kind of stuff. It kind of worked for cooling you down, but we had a technical difficulty with the microphone, so this is just an overview of what we saw at this place, and we went through the gift shop to pick that up. But they do give you a sample of 3 of their liqueurs and the spray for the little penguin. So hope you enjoy. Another thing, this is a very popular spot for tourists to visit. There were buses pulling in there, pulling out, pulling in. I mean, it was just, the parking lot was full. As you can see in this seating area, it was full because you can drink there. Also, you have to pay for it, not the free shots. But I just wanted to note that this is a very popular stop if you drink alcohol. Also on this excursion, our last stop was at a museum of their island that was formerly a army hospital. Due to our microphone malfunction, the video was silent. So, but we wanted to share a few clips of this stop. Just note that if you take this excursion, other than the cave, this one you have 12 steps to climb, and there is no air conditioning in the building at all. But it is their history. You see some neat stuff. You see the art that they do with the kids. Just a bunch of miscellaneous things. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy this video.
Now we're here at the mouth of the harbor at Curaçao, and over to the left over here is the famous floating bridge, and we're going to go try to get a look at it. And you can see they've got a little hut set up down here for shopping for tourists. This really is a pretty area down through here. The bridge just opened up to let this small ship pass through, a small boat. And now, as you can see, it's swinging back into place. Water's so blue right here at the mouth of the harbor. Shots of the harbor that we got from the bus earlier came from that bridge up there that you can see in the distance. We're actually standing on the floating bridge right now, and you can see town is right over there. It looks like they've got some eateries right there on the sidewalk by the waterway. This is really a beautiful area right down through here. Here's one of the streets over here, I guess you call shopping district. Turn the other way, you see there's some more old electronic sign down there. There's a little farther down the street. And we have seen an ice cream shop down there at the end. There's another little alleyway going down. It has a eating establishment in the middle of it, looks like. A little farther down this alley, there's plenty of little stores and shops down through here. It's a really pleasant area down through here. I was calling the other alley because it branched off of the main street, but this, I guess you would be called a true alley down through here. Now we came to another street that intersects here, and I see more shops down through there. Now we're on the street with all the brightly colored buildings that you saw when we were on the floating bridge. Now the floating bridge is wide open right now to allow big ships to come into the harbor. So when it's completely open, this little ferry boat right here will take passengers back and forth across until it closes back up so you can walk across again. Here's a closer look at that little restaurant. And I'm assuming it's a restaurant. Yeah, there's somebody taking orders. And seating here, area here right on the water. It's really nice in here. And there's a ship in the distance. Are open while this ship is going through the harbor right now. Well, the floating bridge. This is in front of the reef, inside the reef area, just down from the ship. And Lisa has found.
Look at that! I want that.
Well, they've got some little models of the town here. If you want that for a memento,
They get
of
smaller
those
and
look
smaller.
good. Signage gets you back into the ship. And this is a beautiful area down here, just down from the cruise ship. There's a little closer look here at the water fountains you see down the street. It's really pretty down through here. There's a shot of the ship in the distance as we're walking back through the little shopping area here. This is the Wind Creek Casino over here. Just outside the ship, there's a nice little area where you can step down into some water here. They got get your feet wet. If you stand next to the wall, though, there is a good possibility you will get splashed with waves coming in. Just like that. That's really pretty right here. Now, if you have big feet and it's hard to find shoes, I think these will fit the bill. Well, we're saying goodbye to Curaçao. Slowly drifting away from the dock. Leaving is sad because we really enjoyed this place. We left Curaçao about an hour and a half ago. Now we're past passing by this island right here. I don't have no clue what it is, but just looking at it doesn't look that big. This is the entirety of it. The movie they're going to be showing tonight is Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And there's already a few people getting into the position to watch the movie tonight. And I believe I'm going to find me a chair and join them. This is the sunset tonight, and I know the wind is going to wreak havoc on my sound, but I want to go see this sunset. It looks good.
I should hear everybody sing along right now. I was sure to hear you. Oh yeah, I see you on dance for my friend.
Man in the red bandana, I see it. Come on down. Come on. Oh, she's so cute. Here we go. Ladies. Ladies, you're seeing which one of you can be the best Madonna in the house. We gonna start with you. My lovely lady, what's your name?